We're docked at St Croix. We wanted to go to Sandy Point Wildlife Preserve, but it was closed. We needed a plan B. We're at St Croix. We're on our way to Buccaneer Resort. Apparently there is some nice snorkeling there, so we will go there instead of Sandy Point National Park. Well, we were on our way to Sandy National Park until we found out that because of the U.S. government shutdown, it's closed. So the U.S. government actually signed a temporary bill to open the, to open. But we're in St Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands, so I don't know if that maybe it takes a little while for that
money to reach
filter
here?
Down here. So we were hoping to go to Sandy Point National Park because that's the wildlife refuge for sea turtles. And even though it's not the season for it, it would have been great. It's great, long sandy beach and real good snorkeling apparently. But we'll make the best of it and head off to Buccaneer Resort. We hopped on a shared taxi and off we went across the island to the other side, from the port town of Frederiksted to Buccaneer Beach. We were told at the tourism kiosk that Buccaneer Beach has good snorkeling. We glimpsed a little bit of the country from the window of the taxi. We passed the Lime Tree Bay oil refinery on the southern coast. It was a massive, sprawling terminal, taking up acres of land and coast. Drove through the main streets of Frederiksted. Here on St Croix, residents drive on the left side of the road, but the vehicles have the steering wheel on the left side as they are imported from the U.S. mainland. Just beyond Frederiksted, we reached the very well-tended grounds of Buccaneer Resort. So here we are. We are in Buccaneer Resort. It's not bad. It's a nice looking resort. It's not busy. Water is a little cold, not for me.
Oh, it's fine. Dive in. Okay, it's my first day on the water. So it's cold. It's not really cold, but I always have this trepidation about going into the water the first time. But here I go. I'm gonna go for my dive, my famous dive. Nothing special about it. Just going for a win. Watch me now. Watch me. Getting ready.
It was a demo. we swam to the reef from the beach. Our snorkeling experience was disappointing. Perhaps the recent hurricane had something to do with it, but there were hardly any corals and marine life. However, without a doubt, this resort has a lovely beach. It was a good place to hang out and enjoy the waters. Nice afternoon here at Buccaneer Beach in the resort area. So we snorkeled all the way to the surf.
And we came back, but it was a little bit too agitated, so we didn't stay there too long. We're getting thrown into the rocks. We still got a knee banged up.
Not really banged up, but just a little bit,
a little baby scratch.
I got too close to the coral, and so I saw a scratch myself. We saw a few fan corals,
Rain coral, and some
hard, and some hard corals, and
blood corals, basically. Yeah.
small fish. Not a lot, really.
Not a lot. We didn't stay there too long though, because for me.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's a done day here. We'll be back soon.
Back at Frederiksted, we walked around the harbor. As a deep water port, it is where the cruise ships docked. It doesn't get as many cruise ships as the other Caribbean islands, so shopping and other retail activities are limited. However, we found the area around the dock quite scenic, with views of the sea. To see more upcoming videos in this series, please tap the subscribe button.